Narcissists do this every day after you ignore them, and it's very concerning. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In today's discussion, we're delving into the intricate behaviors of narcissists that you might have observed but not fully grasped. Our focus is on the everyday routines of narcissists, particularly how they behave when they sense being ignored. So, buckle up and let's embark on an intriguing journey into the realm of narcissistic conduct. Have you ever noticed the unpredictable patterns of a narcissist's behavior? How can they swing so intensely between extremes, leaving you feeling unsettled? The transition from being a total stranger to showing intense interest and then abruptly ignoring you can be perplexing and uncomfortable. This erratic behavior is a common strategy employed by narcissists, and it serves a purpose. After showering someone with significant attention, narcissists often pivot and withdraw. Despite its confusing appearance, there's a method to this madness. Their intention is to undermine the person they are in a relationship with, deriving pleasure from making the other person uncomfortable and questioning their confidence and self-worth. Validation of their own worth is the ultimate goal for narcissists. They derive pleasure from drawing you in, piquing your curiosity, and then feigning disinterest. They skillfully convince both you and themselves that they remain unaffected by your presence or absence, creating a distorted sense of self-assurance. You unwittingly become a pawn in their power play, and they revel in your agitation caused by their whimsical actions. When a narcissist abruptly ignores you and elicits the expected reaction, tension, confusion, and a subsequent quest for clarification, it plays into their advantage. Your concerns and attempts to decipher the situation fuel their ego, providing the sought-after approval and a sense of significance. This orchestrated response aligns perfectly with their expectations, especially when they employ the love-bombing tactic, intense attention followed by sudden withdrawal. In this game, narcissists are adept players who know they can sit back and watch the drama unfold as soon as they start ignoring you. They unwind, bide their time, and above all, await your anxious reaction. They anticipate your nervousness, expecting you to seek contact for clarification or comfort. This manipulative tactic of push and pull often proves successful for the narcissist. Employing this strategy with their partners or anyone else in their sphere, they typically elicit the anticipated response. Unfortunately, this cycle can persist, leaving the other person in a perpetual state of anxiety and uncertainty. Such is the challenging reality of dealing with a narcissist. Imagine a scenario where your response defies expectations. Picture yourself reacting with a similar lack of interest when someone withdraws and completely ignores you. Initially, they might dismiss it as a passing phase, assuming you will inevitably return, convinced that your infatuation with them won't allow for a prolonged separation. But what if the anticipated return never happens? What if you maintain a distance, mirroring their lack of interest, and continue with your life as usual? In situations like these, narcissists start to feel a subtle uneasiness. Doubt creeps in about their behavior, assumptions, and even their self-trust. Questions race through their minds. Did I misread the situation? Perhaps they're not as interested as I thought. Could I lose them if this game of indifference persists? True to their narcissistic nature, they will inevitably return, attempting to re-establish a connection with you. Often, they adopt a renewed perspective on life, asking about your well-being with a casual, "Hello, stranger. How have you been? What's new with you? Why haven't you reached out? What's keeping you away?" It's as if they weren't the ones who initially ignored you. Following this, they scrutinize your reaction, seeking cues about your level of fear, dedication, or detachment, and assessing whether you genuinely care. Their primary goal is to gauge your interest in them. If they sense it waning, they intensify the so-called love bombing. They invest more time and care, continue to captivate you, and attend to all the little details that add that extra touch of specialness. Their ultimate aim is to heighten your investment in them, enabling them to once again ignore you, distance themselves, and derive comfort from the knowledge that your discomfort, anxiety, and concern stem from their actions. Imagine a scenario where traditional roles are reversed. Picture yourself choosing to ignore a narcissist back when they ignore you instead of chasing after them. Envision a situation where they opt to create more distance, and you respond by increasing the space between yourself and them. This behavior may leave the narcissist bewildered, especially if they perceived you as a reliable source of narcissistic supply in the past. Not because you're playing their game, but because, seemingly effortlessly, you outsmart them at their own game, becoming the focus of their fixation. This series of events can catch the narcissist off guard. They have always believed in their superior cunning, strategy, and manipulative prowess, seeing themselves as the puppeteer with you as the puppet. So, how is it that you seem to be winning against them? Approaching you with confidence, the narcissist anticipated your surrender to their allure, thinking you would need them more than they would ever need you. However, they are now uncertain why reality isn't aligning with their expectations. When you choose to ignore the narcissist, mirror their behavior, and amplify your lack of interest, the narcissist often undergoes a profound period of self-reflection. They question why you're responding in a way contrary to their expectations, leading to feelings of uncertainty and frustration. Ironically, these negative emotions only heighten their attention towards you. In some instances, especially when the source can adeptly mimic the narcissist's behavior, the narcissist may become more fascinated with their source than the source is with them. If you respond in kind, the narcissist might become fixated on unraveling your identity, probing your vulnerabilities, and understanding how you outsmart them at their own game. Narcissists, being inherently competitive, expect to triumph in every interaction, and they grapple to comprehend when they fall short. Hence, imitating a narcissist can prove to be a highly effective strategy. However, it's crucial to recognize that this isn't a game and isn't a lasting solution. The ultimate objective should be to extricate yourself from the situation when employing this approach. When a narcissist encounters someone they had previously misjudged or taken for granted, and discovers that this individual is unique and unpredictable, it compels them to engage in profound introspection. They might even question whether there are any similarities between you and them. In the end, it perplexes them why your behavior deviates from their expectations, why you're unpredictable, and why you don't conform to the norm. Predictability is crucial for narcissists when it comes to their sources of supply. They find comfort and a sense of control in understanding how the supply would typically respond and behave. However, when the supply veers off this predictable path, the narcissist may become intensely fixated on their source. It can be disconcerting for the narcissist when the supply starts behaving erratically, showcasing a strength and resilience that the narcissist had not anticipated. The supply no longer neatly fits into the carefully crafted mold the narcissist has set for them. This unpredictability, coupled with the apparent strength of the supply, may make the narcissist feel unsettled and preoccupied. Often, this preoccupation transforms into an obsession. The narcissist's mind is consumed with thoughts about the supply, prompting various questions. Why isn't the supply conforming to expectations? How did the supply acquire such resilience? Is there a way for the narcissist to regain control of the situation? These inevitable queries whirl around in the narcissist's mind. Unintentionally, The narcissist begins pouring a significant amount of emotional energy into the supply as they grapple with these issues. Continuous contemplation over days, weeks, or even months signifies an unavoidable emotional investment. While contending with the unpredictable nature of the supply, the narcissist's emotional investment intensifies. Narcissists frequently realize that they expend substantial emotional energy on those who deviate from the predetermined plan they set. The targets of the narcissist's attention and emotional investment are often individuals who possess the ability to outmaneuver or subdue them. Navigating a situation where a narcissist becomes emotionally invested in you can be challenging, as detaching becomes more complex over time. Hence, it's crucial to establish and maintain distance from the narcissist, refraining from giving them reasons to fixate on you. While initially it might feel like winning a tug-of-war with the narcissist, it can lead to them becoming uncontrollably fixated on you, introducing a toxic element into your life over time. If the narcissist has developed a strong emotional attachment, separating from them can pose difficulties. Opting for immediate distance and letting go is a preferable approach. Avoid engaging in emotionally draining exchanges with the narcissist, as this may deepen their emotional investment, making it challenging for you to exit the toxic relationship. When confronted with a narcissist who is ignoring you, adopting a similar attitude can be the most effective strategy. The worst-case scenario involves yearning for their attention and attempting to regain their favor. It's vital to resist falling into this trap. Instead, mirroring their behavior by ignoring them preserves your dignity and self-respect. However, recognizing when you're dealing with someone playing manipulative games is essential. Once you discern this, planning your exit becomes imperative. Prolonged involvement in such dynamics can be detrimental to your mental and emotional well-being, emphasizing the importance of prioritizing your departure. Narcissists possess a unique mindset characterized by a relentless pursuit of triumph and the projection of confidence. However, when confronted with uncontrollable or unpredictable situations, they can become intensely focused on specific individuals or circumstances. This hyperfocus, though unhealthy, is a reflection of their cognitive processes. Additionally, narcissists may enter a mental loop if their perceived understanding of a situation is later revealed to be incorrect, leading to an exhausting fixation on comprehending and controlling the circumstances. Remarkably, narcissists often desire others to pursue them. If you choose to ignore them, and they respond by pursuing you, it is crucial to remain firm in ending the relationship, regardless of their efforts to win you back. The initial step in self-defense against a narcissist is recognizing the toxicity of the connection. Armed with an understanding of their thought patterns and manipulative tactics, you can plan your escape. While mirroring their behavior, when they ignore you may be a tactical approach, your ultimate goal should be to terminate the unhealthy relationship. Prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being is paramount. In conclusion, navigating challenging relationships becomes more manageable when armed with a comprehensive awareness of the mind tricks and manipulations employed by narcissists. If you found this information beneficial, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments section below. Until our next encounter, take care and maintain your authority.